ஆக்சுவலி எனக்கு கொஞ்சம் தமிழ் கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சம் புரியும். ஸோ ஐ வில் ட்ரை டு எக்ஸ்பிளைன் இன் தமிழ் அண்ட் இங்கிலீஷ். Myself is Manikandhan, working as Deputy Director in Marketing Department of Spices Board. So actually I am very happy to be a part of this mega event. This is my first program with Isha. So at this point of time, I really appreciate Mr. Jayaprakash and Sri Tamil Maran sir. They have visited our head office and requested to depute somebody from our head office to explain the activities of Spices Board and the promotion programs being undertaken for the stakeholders of spices industry. Slide please. So this is an overall overview of the spices industry. So nama India vide total spices production 11.18 million metric tons on annually. So India is known as the spice bowl of the world. We are the leading producer, consumer and exporter of spices. So we are earning annually $4 billion by exporting spices to different destinations. So we have more than 9,000 exporters of spices, and we have a strong capacity too for the production of higher end value products from spices. And this you can see the mandate of Spices Board. Spices Board is having 52 spices for the export promotion from India. So you can see the trend in export of spices. See the graph. Our exports of spices from India is increasing every year. See, last year we have record exports of spices in spite of various challenges from different destinations, different origins. So our major export items are chili, cumin, spice oils and oleoresins, mint products, turmeric, curry powder and paste, cardamom. And our major importing countries are China, USA, UAE, Bangladesh, Thailand, UK, Sri Lanka, Malaysia, Indonesia, Germany, etc. Next please. So major contributors of are chili with 33% of exports, cumin 16, then spice oils and oleoresin, mint products, etc. Next. So these are the table of regarding the production of spices in India. In India, every state is having either one or two or more spices. Next. So Spices Board is constituted in 1986 by the Act of Spices Board Act 1986 by merging the erstwhile Cardamom Board and Spices Export Promotion Council. The main mandate of Spices Board is to promote export of spices from India. And our mandate crop is only cardamom, small and large, for the production, research and domestic marketing and export of. And the other major activities, quality, evaluation and certification of spices for export. And other marketing, domestic protection, research and other promotional activities are being conducted by the concerned State Department, Agriculture Department and ICAR State Agriculture Universities. Next, these are the spices. 52 spices are there under the purview of Spices Board. Next, departments and functions of Spices Board. The marketing department is looking after the registration of exporters for export of spices from India, then supporting value addition through different export promotion schemes, then collaboration with different missions, Indian missions abroad. Then development department is looking after the production and post-harvest management of spices. Then our quality evaluation laboratory is looking after the mandatory testing activities for export. And our research department is also looking after the research on cardamom. This is the infrastructure development established by the Spices Board for export promotion. Then the Spices Board has established 8 spices parks in different states. The one spice park is established in Shivaganga, Tamil Nadu, and this is the quality evaluation laboratories established in different. You can see the protection side of nutmeg in India. Next, this is the major state-wise area and production of nutmeg in India. Kerala with more than 90% of production of nutmeg, then Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, and Andaman and Nicobar. Next, this is the export of nutmeg and mace from India. Next, the item-wise export of nutmeg and mace products from India. Nutmeg and their value added products are also being exported from India to different destinations. Next, see this statement is showing the major destinations of exports of nutmeg and maize. UAE with the top import of nutmeg and maize from India, USA, then Vietnam, Brazil, Iraq, Egypt, Israel. Next. See, we are also importing nutmeg and maize from different destinations. Since we are in short of our domestic demand, our production of nutmeg and maize is less than our demand. So, we are importing nutmeg from different destinations, different countries for meeting our domestic requirements as well as for extraction purpose. Many of the manufacturing units are importing nutmeg and maize for extracting olive oils and oils and for re-export with a certain value addition. So that is allowed as per the foreign trade policy of Government of India. So it shows that there is an potential for protection, more protection scope is there in India. Next. This is a major statement showing the import of country-wise import of nutmeg and maize into India for the last 5 years. Next. So you all know the different uses of nutmeg and maize. Next. See the uses of nutmeg and maize in different countries. In Arab countries, nutmeg and maize appear in delicately flavored meat dishes. Then in Western cuisine, nutmeg and maize are more popular for cakes and stewed fruits. Then in France, it is used in combination with finely ground black pepper, cloves, and ginger to flavor their dishes. in European markets also. Other European markets also it is used. Next. This is a requirement of domestic traders. Then moisture content maximum 10%, then broken 2 to 3%. Aflatoxin should, that has already been explained by Faisal sir, the aflatoxin level. The major issue in exports also the aflatoxin. Due to higher level of aflatoxins, different and countries have rejected the consignments exported from India. Next. This is the requirement by the international buyers. Next. So the packaging and labeling also very important in export of spices. Due to mislabeling also, different, certain consignments of nutmeg are rejected by the importing countries. Next. So the buyers, especially from European Union, are asking for certification, like ISO certifications, ISO certification before exports. This is the scheme Spices Board is implementing for the benefit of the farmers as well as the exporters. So these schemes are mainly focused to promote, to make exportable surplus of spices for export. Especially these schemes are for post-harvest management, supporting purchase of dryer and similar other post-harvest machineries. Okay. The scheme details are available in the Spice Board website. I request you to please visit the Spice Board website, and the applications are to be submitted online, and the schemes for the current financial year has been announced, and the online application site will be opened on 20th of September. So those who are interested, and the farmers associations, FPOs, those who are interested to avail the schemes, may please contact our local office. Our office is functioning in E-Road, and in our regional office is also functioning in the Bodinaikanu. Okay. Likewise, Spices Board is also supporting exporters through different export promotion schemes. The first one is we are supporting for establishment of manufacturing units. We are providing maximum of 1 crore rupees for establishing new manufacturing units for value-added products. Okay. So for individual exporters, 33% is the maximum limit of the cost of plant and machinery, subject to a maximum of 1 crore. For SC/ST FPOs, the limit is percentage is 75%, up to 1.5 crores. And the board is also supporting for the establishment of in-house laboratories in the manufacturing units of exporters. For this component are also having 33%, up maximum 1 crore rupees. And we are also supporting to establish primary processing units And in addition to that, we are also supporting exporters for participation in international fairs abroad. We are supporting uh, by way of reimbursement of airfare, and those who are taking stalls, we are also supporting for them by providing 50% of the stall rent, subject to a maximum of 5 lakh. And for innovative product development and research, we are supporting to the individual exporters as well as the research institutes. So we are also supporting the spice incubators. We have tie-up with CFTRI Mysore, and we have also signed MOU with Tamil Nadu Agriculture University for supporting the new entrepreneurs, incubators. Okay. These are the major schemes being implemented by the Spices Board. And the first one is the beneficiaries are farmers, FPOs, and this one is the beneficiaries are registered exporters. For export of spices from India, they have to register with the Spices Board. It is mandatory. And for export of spices to different countries, there is a mandatory testing system. Okay, for export of nutmeg, mace, then in these tree spices to Europe, mandatory testing is there. Ethylene oxide is the this parameter to be tested compulsorily, and the Spices Board is the authority to issue the analytical report and health certificate for export of spices to Europe and other major countries. Certain countries have banned, not China. Suppose China is not allowing nutmeg for import into China. Okay. Saudi Arabia has also banned. They are not importing nutmeg from India, from any other countries. Okay. These are for your information. Next. So this is our focus areas. We are promoting value addition and quality, and our development department is conducting training programs, quality improvement training programs for the benefit of the farmers, exporters, and we are also conducting market linkage program. And in addition to that, Spice Board is also conducting buyer-seller meets, exporters and farmers directly to interact each other. And in addition to that, we are also conducting international buyer-seller meets with the help of Indian missions abroad, exporters and importers. Okay. Thank you.